Good afternoon, dear student. Welcome my today class. Today I will teach chapter number 13, and in this chapter today topic is a electric generator. Electric generator. Student, this electric generator based on the phenomenon of electromagnetic induction. Okay, we are already discussed in previous online class about electromagnetic induction. So the experiment based ABO generate induction current, which is usually very small. This principle is also employed produce large current for use in homes and industry. In an electric generator, mechanical energy is used to rotate a conductor, okay, in a magnetic field, produce electricity. So in this electric generator produce electricity. In electric generator, as shown figure 13.19 in your textbook, okay, page number 236, okay, consists of rotating rectangle coil, okay, A, B, C and D. Okay, this is a rectangle coil A, B, C and D. Okay, so ABCD placed between the two poles of permanent magnet. Okay, you can see the picture. This is one pole, north pole, and this is a second pole, south pole. Okay, consists between a coil A, B, C and D. Okay, the two ends, this end and this end. Okay, this end and this end. This coil are connected to the two rings. One rings R1, okay, one ring R1 and second ring R2. Okay, so student, the inner side of these rings are made insulated. This inner side ring are made in insulated. Okay, the two connecting stationary brushes, brush B1 and brush B2. Okay, brush B1, brush B2 are kept pressed separately on rings. B1 brush with rings R1, so student, the two conducting stationary brushes B1, brush B1, brush B2, okay, are kept pressed separately on the rings R1, rings R2. Okay, respectively, the two rings R1 and R2, okay, are internally attached to an axle. Okay, this is a axle. Okay, the axle may be mechanically rotated from outside the rotate the coil, the magnetic field. Outer end, two brushes, this outer ring, two brushes B1, B2. Okay, two brushes B1, B2 are connected to a galvanometer. This is a galvanometer, and this galvanometer connected brush B1 this side and brush B2 this side. Okay, so the flow of current in the given external circuit. Student, when the axle attached to the two rings R1 and R2. Okay, I hope you understood. Okay, so this two rings is rotate such that the arm AB. Okay, arm AB moves upward. So suppose this is arm AB, so this is move upward. Okay, then after then the arm CD, this arm move downward. Okay, so in the magnetic field produced, this magnetic field produced by the permanent magnet. Okay, let us say the coil ABCD. Okay, coil ABCD is rotate clockwise. So student, suppose this is a clock and rotates clockwise direction. Okay, clockwise direction rotate coil ABCD. Okay, so student, this clockwise the arrangement shown in figure, shown this figure. Okay, so by applying Fleming right hand rule, okay, the induced current set up in this arm, okay, along the direction AB and ABCD. Okay, along the direction ABCD. Okay, thus an induced current flow in the generated is each turn add up give a large current through the coil. This means that the current in the external circuit flows B1. Okay, external circuit flows B2 to B1. Okay, student, after a half rotation clockwise, okay, arm CD start moving up. Okay, so after half rotation, this is CD, this is up. Okay, and AB down position. Okay, so student, as a result, the direction of induced current is both the arm change, giving rise of net induced current in the direction DCBA. Okay, current induced change direction DCBA, this side. Okay, the current is external circuit, so now flow B1 to B2. Okay, brush B1 to B2, this condition. Okay, thus after every half rotation the polarity of current is in the respective arm changes. Such a current which changes direction after equal intervals, okay, of time is called alternating current. Okay, in observed as AC. Okay, this device is called a AC generator. Okay, electro generator device called a AC generator. Okay, so to get a direct current, a split ring type commutator must be used with this arrangement. One brush is all times in contact with the arm moving of in the field. Okay, while the other in contact with the arm moving down. We have seen the working of a split ring. Okay, so commutator in the case of an electric motor in showing figure in your textbook 13.15. Thus the student, thus the unidirectional current is produced, the generator is thus called a DC generator. Okay, but this is a AC. Okay, the difference between the direct and alternating current is that the direct current always flow in one direction. Okay, whereas the alternate current reverses its direction periodically. Okay, most power stations constructed these days produce AC. Okay, so in here the AC changes direction after every 1/100 second. Okay, that is the frequency of AC is 50 Hertz. Okay, 50 Hertz, 50 Hertz. Okay, so student, in important average of AC or DC is that electric power can be transmitted over long distances without much loss of energy. Okay, student, I hope today topic all of you understood electric generator. Okay, have a nice day, good day.